everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And I came in today to talk about Tim Norman and Jennifer Williams. Y'all, have you been reading all of the stuff that's going on between these two? I know I haven't been around for a while, but I wanted to come in and talk about this because this is just perplexing to me, y'all. So here's what I heard. Tim and Jennifer broke up back in September. And ever since then, they are both accusing each other of stalking the other. Now, let me start with Tim. Tim says they broke up, he moved on, and Jennifer was upset. He said that she has broken into his home, sent him threatening texts saying that he doesn't know who he's messing with. He alleges that she tried to run him over with his own car. He's also said that she slashed his tires. Now, on Jennifer's side, just here recently, and I forgot to add that Tim got a restraining order against Jennifer. Now, here recently, on December 17th, Jennifer filed a restraining order against him. She alleges that he has been lurking around her home, that he will not let it go. She says that she came out of her home and Tim was outside of it. I guess they got into it. She was scared and she rushed to the LAPD and, filed a restraining order against him. Now, that's the story that both of them have given. Now, like I always say in these stories with these celebrities, you don't know what's true and what's a lie. But what is evident is these two are having problems. There has got to be some truth in what both of them are saying. Now, let me just backtrack a little bit to when I heard that they were dating. I'm going to tell y'all right off, I do not like Tim. And my dislike for him stems from watching several seasons of Sweetie Pies and the way that he treated his mother. Now, I didn't like him prior to her filing, this lawsuit against him for $100 million for using her name and opening up all of these restaurants without her permission. I didn't like him just on the fact of the way that he treated her. I felt like he was disrespectful to his mother. He was dismissive of the things that she did and did not want to do with her business, and that he basically took over. I'm the type of person that I, have a whole bunch of respect for my mother. There are a lot of times that I don't agree with things that she may do, may say, just those things. But underneath, because I have respect for her, I do not disrespect her. And that's just something that I will take with me to the grave. I would never openly disrespect my mother. So when I watched him do that and then found out this Miss Robbie accused him of, stealing money from her and all of that, I just really, really did not like him. I did a video a while back about this whole situation with the lawsuit that Miss Robbie filed against him. And I got so many negative comments, y'all. People were saying that Miss Robbie was old and that she should just step out the way and let Tim do what he wanted to do with the business. A lot of people also said that if it wasn't for Tim, Miss Robbie would not be where she is right now with a successful TV show and a successful business. Now, be that as it may, we don't know everything that contributed to the success of Sweetie Pies. I look at it this way. Tim may have, shopped Miss Robbie to, the OWN network or whatever networks that he did, which, brought about this show on OWN. But had it not been for Miss Robbie having this restaurant, Tim wouldn't have had anything to shop to Oprah Winfrey Network. Now, Miss Robbie opened up this restaurant when Tim was in jail. And then when Tim got out of jail after 10 years, he walked into a business that his mother had already made popular there in the St. Louis area. So it's not like when he came out of jail, Miss Robbie needed him because she already had a successful business. I think what happened is, being young, he came up with ideas, and Miss Robbie wanting her son to be part of her business, she welcomed some of those ideas and some of them she didn't agree with. Where I think Tim overstepped his bounds is he went against what his mother wanted. He ran it past her. She said, "No, I don't want to go that way. I know that you have taken us this far, but I think you're moving too fast. We really need to sit down and take our time and plan out these restaurants." Well, we all know that Tim opened up another chain of restaurants pretty much with the same formula that Sweetie Pies uh, has, but he named it something else, sweet, whatever. I don't know the name. But that's a whole nother video. The problems between Tim and his mother. But because of that, I didn't like him. Um, and then when I heard that he was dating Jennifer, I was a little shocked, y'all. Because first of all, and this is just my opinion, Tim is not an attractive person, not only on the outside to me, but on the inside. When you are disrespectful of your mother, the woman that gave birth to you, and the woman that had a ready-made job when you got out of prison after 10 years, and she let you walk in and pretty much made you, a partner in her business. Now, we don't know what percentage, was it 50-50, 70-30, 60-40, but she made her son a partner in her business, and he took advantage of her. That's how I felt. And when I heard that Jennifer was dating him, like I said, I was a little surprised. He just didn't seem like the type that she would date. Now, I know her former husband, Eric, was a basketball star, and there were problems in that relationship. We saw it played out on Basketball Wives, and, a lot of people felt like she was bougie and that he was horrible. And we all had our opinions on that relationship she had with her ex-husband, Eric. But then comes this relationship with Tim. And then when I first heard about it, I was like, is she dating him because the money that he has? Or is it something about him that attracted her to him? Y'all, I'm trying to keep this nice, but I just felt like it wasn't his looks. It may have been his money. Now, this whole breakup and these accusations that they're throwing at each other. This one is saying, "You slashed my tires, tried to run over me. I'm getting a restraining order." Jennifer saying that he's stalking her outside of her home, blah, blah, blah. I think this is a recipe for disaster. And I think these two need to stay away from each other because I believe that there is some truth in what both of them are saying. I don't know. Jennifer may have gotten herself into something that she can't handle when it comes to Tim. And Tim may also be getting karma back from what he did to his mother. That lawsuit that Miss Robbie has is still out there. She is literally suing her son for $100 million. And, that trial eventually is going to come up. I don't know what I believe when it comes to these two. I, like I said, believe that there is some validity to what both of them are saying. Um, I believe that Jennifer, if Tim broke up with her, she was thinking probably, pretty as I am, and I lowered my standards and dated your ugly fat. woman built ass with your big hips, and now you breaking up with me? She probably was mad. And I believe she did do some of those things to him. Also, on Tim's side, I believe that Tim, if we watch what he did to his mother, I believe that Tim can be malicious. I believe that he has it in him. So some of the allegations that she is saying, I believe that he did to her. I'd like to know what y'all think. Do you think that this is a couple, which I can't even believe that they were a couple, that are immature, doing crazy shit to each other, and that they need to just stay away from her? Honestly, which one of them do you believe? Do you believe that Jennifer was somewhere slashing his tires and trying to run him over and shit? Or do you believe Tim, or do you believe her saying that Tim was stalking her? Y'all, when it really gets right down to it, this shit is silly. Both of them need to go somewhere, and if they done with each other, just be done. Don't be somewhere slashing his fucking tires. And Tim, don't be stalking her if both of these allegations are true. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Y'all, this shit, when I heard it, I was like, they are too old for this bullshit that they're doing. This sounds like shit that people in their early 20s, late teens do to each other, slashing tires, breaking out windows, and all that shit. When I'm done with somebody or they're done with me, I'm like, it's over. I'm not about to be going to jail for slashing nobody's tires or trying to run them over or breaking out windows and all that bullshit. I don't do that. If he don't want me, he don't want me. And if I don't want him, I don't want him. It's basically a wrap for me. But I'd like to know what y'all think about this whole situation. Tell me what you think of Jennifer. Do you think Jennifer is just a gold digger? And tell me what you think of Tim. Do you think that he has it in him to be stalking some broad? Let me know down in the comments. As always, y'all, thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.